know, but when the husband bus, I would tell them more, but it just wouldn't be there. I'll never talk to you again.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it.
It's one of your busy weekends, isn't it?
Hopefully, really busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put the beer on and people will come. Alcohol, random, isn't it? Alcohol. Alcohol. Try some alcohol.
Paul spent a night in Walsham. Last weekend, you went to
Yeah, you had a donut.
Oh my God, last weekend was Peasants' birthday. And the
Maybe
leader.
good day.
Is
Good day, the real test goes in, yeah.
it true that the people who own the living room at Walsham want pizza? People who own the living room at Walsham pizza.
That's what I've heard as well.
I have that very good authority, actually.
Yeah. I've been told that
I
as
know
well.
people use friends like
As they all say in Walsham, including the husband, Laura, no?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Robin Hudson.
partly why I can't get involved with these, because it's pretty good. Some sort of like new crap and sort of bring it all together. Between the Walsham, Sheffield and Walsham.
I think Walsham will.
Yes, and Martin schools just pulled out. So, you know me, don't you? I'm making go for it. That's Walsham. Done with the day, opening class, she's good. Great. Are you recording a bit?
I don't. The internet's so slow. I'm not
Oh,
even
where
sure
is
if
it?
it's doing.
I
I can't guarantee that. I'll cut it off when that. Yeah, because I need to slice that ends off. It's been on move, but I can't. There's nothing I can do at the moment. But if you want to start,
Wi-Fi in Alsham's been laying down the internet today.
is it?
Are you on internet?
Yeah.
You're probably see it. Because it's warm and cuts it out.
Really?
Yeah, I can see that.
What?
Oh, that's why I sat there. That's why I sat.
It's not on YouTube, is it?
That's why I sat there.
No.
Is it going on YouTube?
No, I think it's just gone into the
Yeah.
page.
I thought it was a live.
Is it on YouTube?
It's on there.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's on that, but that was on move. Oh, was it? But then when I finish, there's just.
Sit here, behind you, even better. You can hear my dulcet tones.
Nothing to do with all Walsham. It's on there. That's good.
Yeah, because of the internet.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, hang on. Stop swearing. Stop swearing. You know what I'm doing like that.
Right. Hi everyone, I'm Liz, so I'm at Heart and Soul and the chairperson of the group. Go around everyone just to say who's actually here and what you're about.
Right, so I'm waiting on the town clerk on Walsham. I've not got one back on. Business Association. On Claire. Nikki, how's yours?
I'm Helen from Dolly's.
Alex Christian from the Community Network.
I'm Paul from here, Customer Shipping, and we have probably about 4 or about 12 shops we rent out in the town.
Quite a big part. So yeah, obviously we've been quiet as such for a few months, not had any meetings, just to let everyone get over Christmas and the quiet periods. We had discussed a few things that we wanted as the business association forward. Anyway, we'd obviously like to help with the town and the footfall to bring in some events, stroke sort of fairs as such. And we have obviously, I've briefly discussed it with you, haven't I, Wendy, without actually any official permission about the possibility of a monthly Saturday within the precinct area, so that we're not disturbing like road closures and stuff like that.
The precinct is Crown Land,
Yes.
so it's classed as neutral zone. However, council may look to see if we can get it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It belongs to Regenerate North Walsham, and North Walsham not finished. It was meant to come straight to town council, but that hasn't happened at the moment. I'm still investigating more. So we'll be looking into that. Who looks at the system? However, North Walsham Town Council and market rights, 6 and 3/4 miles, so you'll have a look at the system that way. Well, yeah, but anybody who wants should have to have a market in North Walsham, 6 and 3/4 miles down, to then come to Town Council to ask permission. So I don't now to look at it.
Yeah, and obviously we don't want to overlap anyone else's kind of dates and interfere with it, but just do something to actually bring more people into the town. I feel, from my own personal experience, that Saturday would be quite a good day to do it.
We just don't want too much
No, we don't want too much.
going on because I was not one of the days.
You can have craft market.
Yeah.
You can have the bespoke market, like a farmer's market, so you can, yeah.
But they have a
Yeah.
craft market at Black Swan, don't they, as well?
I don't know.
I don't know what days they have.
That's right. Thursday, I think. I think that's quite small. I think that can only be quite, and having held a market in the room there, that can't be that big, because you can't get very many tables in there.
No.
I think we got about 8, maybe 10 at pushing there. There
When do
can't
they
be
have their
huge.
craft fairs at the community centre? They have them as well, don't they, sometimes?
Yeah, they're various things, don't
Yeah,
they?
but they're often privately booked, aren't they? I don't think.
The garden centre have their odd dates. I mean, from experience as well, I don't know if Nikki, obviously being in an industrial estate, you wouldn't know, but I know like obviously Walsham have a lot of their events going on. So like they have different fairs and stuff in the town hall, and they're usually very well.
Well, they have their Friday mornings, they
Supported.
have the country.
That's it, country market.
Every Friday morning. And then Saturdays, they also have every once a month.
Yes,
Fully installed.
that was me that started that. Yeah,
I'm sure there's
they've got loads of different craft fairs going on.
It used to be booked
Yeah.
out every weekend.
I think- I think with the Sunday market is aimed at like food and craft, isn't it? And I think if you do like a Saturday one, what you do really well is like the well-being
Yes.
side.
Yeah.
So I think if we had some sort of like well-being market
Yes.
or like well-being event once a month on a Saturday,
Yeah.
where it's like a focus on that sort of thing,
Mm.
that would perhaps work really well. And you do that really well because that's what
Yeah.
you've done previously.
Well, rather than craft, because we have our food and craft on the
And that doesn't mean you can't bring crafts into
No,
that,
it
does
doesn't.
it?
No, it
Because
doesn't.
there's certain crafts that come in.
We're actually doing it for well-being, so that's
But that
that's
also
really
means you could bring like holistic people into that and things like
Absolutely.
that as well, which I think would be really nice.
buses coming on the inside.
Yeah, kind of. So there's always something.
I think that's,
Three lots of buses there on Sunday.
I think that makes such a
Just shout it out.
Yes.
So like, I don't shout it out on their post. I've got lots of festivals lined up.
Yeah.
On
But
after.
they can come like on all the other Saturdays and
Yeah.
because it doesn't matter. That's not a flash. But I just think that gives it a nice.
I don't know whether they got much money from that, because I was going to offer to get them like, just pay for their fuel or something.
Oh my word, you're live on TV as well. That's my decoration.
Yeah, that's a bit.
It's all right, it's
I'll just come out of the hairdressers. Bloody
That
hell.
wasn't my radio.
Oh, I thought you couldn't, yeah.
That's a
Must
bit
have
live.
been. Ah,
Doesn't claim that.
it's tomorrow. Claiming the hairdressers bill back.
That regained the focus. Made everyone jump. People did a glitch in the old on the video.
So since we've had our Sunday market, we've had so many inquiries over the past few days and all markets have come. So I think we've got so many that were sent, on next Sunday market.
Yeah.
We've got 4 more stalls coming my way. Thursday. Yeah, and they're just coming from all these people. So what we started off is probably 3 on the Sunday, 3 or 4 to 27, and we're going about 33 or 34 for the following Sunday.
Yeah.
So it will just, that's all about word now.
Well, I know it's like Holt have a waiting list, don't they?
Yeah.
For Sunday market.
Yeah, that's one is on Sunday.
So wouldn't it be nice to think that eventually we'll have a waiting list? for
Well, this
markets?
is, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
When North Walsham gets very busy, people who go to Hull, will pay £8 and they want to come to us.
Absolutely,
£10.
absolutely.
Plus, car parking fees staying the same. It's Walton, so many areas will not.
Yes.
And Hornby is £3 all day now.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
She just reduced it to £3 all day, and she's trying to get a park line.
Wow.
She's trying to do.
And I have had a couple of people who've been in my shop and said they're coming on Washington as cheaper car. Other
Yes.
places.
Yeah.
But yes, we are. You know? Yeah.
But, so, there was something about car parks, and Charles was talking about it, and because the council, she said to me, she said, if they don't, the car parks pay for the toilets, okay, if they don't free car parks, then they'll have to pay toilets. So that's what she's explaining to people, people want the toilets, in the role, in the bottom, car park, pay for the toilets.
But it's still about equally and balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the toilets are very beneficial, so she hasn't put prices up there.
They can park on there today, they wasn't parking and then going to the station.
Oh,
So
that's
that's exactly what's happening.
That is nothing, but that is what they do. But it's out of town, isn't it? So it's something £3 all day, which is quite good, isn't it?
It's up to town, the park and ride days, when that's why it's all in cars. That's what happens on our road in Walsham. It's obviously parking, so they just park on there and it goes. The good thing is that our car parks can be put up on the space, so hopefully people will go there to park, to get the buses to go on the road rather than town. So that's the benefit of the one that's in distance away.
Good old car park scenario.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can do Saturdays as long as we don't take away from the Sundays, because there's only so much money people will spend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Trying to get the Sunday market up.
Timing it in is key, isn't it?
Yes.
Timing is
Yeah.
key.
Yeah.
And it's almost having like a kind of a calendar of markers that or what's going on. So it's a bit like us. We don't put anything on that's going to interfere with anything else.
No.
We try to do that long and stuff like that. We try to keep what's happening.
So I think having a Saturday market, I would aim for at the moment, because all my market stall holders have signed up for 3 months. They have to sign up for 3 months. So can we wait and get the bigger footfall? As soon as we get loads and loads of people coming, then we can think about
And also what you can do with that is advertise a date in them 3 months over those market days. So if you want to do something at month 4, which is May, June, July and August, that means you get 3 months of all their busy markets advertising one in the precinct. What you don't want to do is have that failed.
You don't want Sundays to fail because they work so bloody hard, spend so much money on getting them. So I wouldn't,
You know, I think,
I would think that you need to wait.
but if you just do a market, it takes 3 months to prepare, but get the right people, especially if you make it a spoke one.
Yeah.
Then you need a bit of time, don't you? But if you
Yeah.
have time and you can advertise,
Yeah.
I think that's a problem we don't pick it back on things all the time. You know what I mean? So we have these grants to pay for all this stuff going on at the moment. Picking back on that, and then so that when we go forward, we can use what's happening now to drive us forward.
Yeah.
It's all right trying now to just sit something in while that's happening, but maybe it's about, I'm not looking, if I'm being really frank, I'm not looking at 2026 in terms of how we're going to improve North Walsham, but 2027, 28, 29, that's when we want to push it. You know, we're not going to change the world this year, but we can put us on the map.
Yeah.
If we can make the shops look really nice, we can turn with them, give people opportunity and give them a bit of diversity here.
So I
then we can
think,
move on.
I
So
think we should wait, and we should wait and get our Sunday market really well supported.
that's okay.
And then
4
move
months is August, isn't it? Perfect.
on.
It'd be sunny.
Let's push for it and get music on the streets.
Everything you can do, can't you? And
Yeah.
but also don't forget what you can do. You've got Children's Day coming up. What a great way to advertise it. You know, all these big events coming up. Great way to advertise what we want to do.
Yeah.
Because that's the key thing, is getting people through the door. It's all right having this festival. Our challenge now is that I think previously the thought process for people who are Walsham is, why am I going to a Thursday market? There's only 3 stalls, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll change that now. And the same Sunday market. And now we've got to change that thought process to there's not 3 stalls, there's 23 stalls. Let's go there. So and that's not that. That is we had a good
that'll
Sunday.
take a while
It
for
will
But
take a while, so it'll take.
And you've got a bit of holiday, and then it's about people in confidence in the situation, people in confidence in hotels and caravan parks saying to their punters, well, you want to go to North Walsham. There's a Sunday market today, and it's really big, it's really, and that's very quick park.
And that is
Whatever
right.
it is, and that's, so just, we need that snowball effect.
And that is, so the Discover North Walsham website is getting so many hits at the moment. And what you do is you do the link ads or something and advertise, and that's gone ever so far. And our insights are.
Yeah.
But you expect that, don't you? And it comes down here, and then you get that normality. And what you want to do is come down here and then go like that.
Yeah.
Rather than dragging down.
Right.
So that,
I think if you do too much, then they'll, but you just need to concentrate on one thing and get it really good and running correctly and really big.
this
And then,
is we piggyback what's been arranged for us already and look at what happens after that drops off.
well, hopefully it won't drop off.
The grants and all that. But
Grants all gone, because we have to have.
yeah, but exactly. But the work is still going on. That
Yeah,
is,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? So that's, we can't reinforce that anymore, can we?
No.
So we have to really use that and push that forward, don't we? And what we don't want to be, we don't want to have 1,000 strings. We want to really hone that in. As I said before, my issue with the business in North Walsham, not that they're not brilliant and they're great and they offer so much, but we all want to get from here to that door And if there's 20 businesses, we all take 20 different routes, and we don't work together enough. And that's what we need to try and do. So that, you know, let's use what we got now and use it to our advantage. Yeah, even at our market store, we can start advertising. If you want to do that, you can start coming soon. So
Yeah.
market is pretty, but it's a specific one.
Yeah.
There's no point trying to mimic what you have now.
No,
Because, I mean, to be fair, I'm literally getting tested by the people I had to do what I was doing.
Do it on Sunday. Can you do it on Sunday?
I can do it on a Sunday.
Because I'm now buying a big marquee, I told you, didn't I, that will have 10, 15 tables in it.
Right.
For the Peasants. So we now think we might have to put rents into the Peasants because we're getting to do.
Which would do, therefore save us money as well.
There you go. Thinking about what's already there.
Yeah.
We're now getting. That'll help with our events as well, I think that.
Or then you rent it out. Or not, just fill it up with rent tables.
Or we won't rent it out to start off with because we want our music to be out. You can have a.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah.
Because we bought,
want
and we've
to
got
put
all
it
the
in there.
tables, all the chairs. We have marquees, if I get a big one, we'll use it for our events anyway, like our music festival and our music, all our events. So it's there. At the moment, I won't charge because I'm trying to get North Walsham up
Yeah.
and big,
Yeah.
great.
And it's good, you've always got a dry structure that people aren't going to cool off.
yeah,
But we
because
put it in
the
the-
weather's
yeah.
bad, they don't want to put them out at the,
I'm now on first of April, I'm going to be buying them in the next few days, because I'm now in my new financial year, which I put it into my budget. And agreed, that's it, so.
Another reason.
so that'd be really, I'd love to have lots of log cabins in that, I've been told that can't happen, that's too expensive, so we can have marquees.
Was that on the signs? I don't know what I'm talking about, but was that on the signs?
What's that?
The signs that were discussed.
Big posts,
Yeah.
big on, district to make ready made,
I think like,
and they'll be installed. That's phase one, there's 5 phases. So phase one, they got a grant for, but the council could put other phases in and they'll be going through the years as projects. So the next budget of the phase 2 thing. And phase 5 is to have a great big North Walsham sign. You know, like a big, I don't know where we'll put it in, decent maybe, like a UTV,
Oh, like those big ones, like you get where you go on holiday, you have.
Is there any way of getting some kind of, like, big kind of, almost like a community notice board? So like, you know, Walsham Town Hall, they've got the 2 or 3 on the back of rear end of the town hall, for people to pop things up. So that,
I have
This
got a
is-
district community board.
yeah,
I
so
have
there's
got
like
one, but it's
Just got no.
well, I went to put it because it was going to go on Barclays Bank for Phoenix building, but now it's Barclays Banking Hub. It was bought before my time. I really don't know how to install
see,
it.
I have it, that's one of the Phoenix buildings, so
It
that's
certainly
right.
hasn't. It's in my
So
office.
Phoenix has got their own.
I got their own. It's in my office still. I just need a building to put it on somewhere.
in.
There must be several. I just think it all to install it and then we pay the electric whatever charge. But you need that build what you don't.
Yeah,
What
because-
builds and then I've got space for it. It's fine. Yeah, it's quite
Well, have a look. You know, if it's coming down at that low, there's loads more there, is there? That's the one before it on the front, one on the front.
There's nowhere for it to go, is there?
Listen,
We'll have a look. Have a look.
give us a sign of what you need.
I'll send it inside. So yeah, Coastal Media are going to help me set it up, so they can probably still come and help me set it up. And then you just go like that, it's touch screen, and it goes on. We've got one, so digital now, which will be better. I'll probably put all our posts, so anybody in place. So on the Discover North Walsham site, there is a big events thing where you can put your posts, send me PDFs, and we'll put them on. Unfortunately, the person who does all that has been on sick, so I'm not very good at doing stuff.
So is that why you haven't got these to shop share?
No, but there was a list of shops, there was a form to fill in, because it said send it this year and we'll put you on there. So if you're not on there, they obviously don't have the form. on that little leaflet that's gone out, so that is only the first, we only got 100 of those, but we will, we've got other things on.
Get back to your paper. Can we get a paper?
Where am I going to put that?
I've got one of the notes.
Think about it. Because not everybody has skills. They don't have revolvers.
If one go on the side of the chip shop, for instance.
You need to go and get
Yeah.
permission,
Right.
conservation bills, you
Yeah.
need to get permission, it's really difficult, just the footboards that we just.
Yeah, unfortunately, when it's right, so even for new signs up, we get
Yeah.
our plan that in because the business building and even the precinct, would you believe, is a conservation area. So even any sign you put up, technically you need to build a planning
So-
section.
Planters down the bottom of the town, you either love them or hate them. The planters, they call them steel planters at the bottom of the town, you either love them or hate them. I've got to move two of them. Right? Because conservation, somebody has gone to conservation, report them, and I've got to move two of them. To back down on the town. So that's funny, that's not because they're too, because they were meant to be further out, okay? But nobody thought about it when they were put in, and then my mother-in-law holder can't get his plants in. So we put them closer together, and then somebody's reported them to conservation. They've been out and told us we've got to move to them. That's all costs that we've now got to move, so we are going to move further into the town. Yeah. So I can't afford it, I've got to see if we can get moved. I think I know somebody else. But yeah, I've got a great big thingy machine or whatever to lift off.
What machine do they?
Just a forklift. Well, it's a high thing, and so they're heavy, aren't they?
High
So
up.
we've got a
High
Yeah.
There's one farmer through there.
I've got moved to.
High up.
Hang on.
He's actually drinking there, which is nice, giving him a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
community
hang on.
benefit,
Yeah.
community.
Yeah.
I need a high up, because then our tree surgeon said he'd do it.
They look lovely, the trees.
Trees
Yeah, I
are
think
nice,
it's
but
great.
they,
I think they're great. I
the
think they're
steel was done.
I like the
They're-
steel. I like
them, but they're 25 years now.
Yeah, I like the steel.
and once you've got the flowers going on the top
Yeah.
of it,
I like
So, they've got to come up further in, Ray, so they are gonna come up, one's gonna come level the Sam's Pet store there, and one there. The cars parked up there, they won't be able to, because it's raining horribly. So that's where they're gonna go, let's just get them there.
I suppose that'd be nice to have some height in the town, sort
Yeah.
of greenery as well.
Yeah, and
But
then
that would be nice.
Yeah.
Spread it
So
about.
we're just thinking
Yeah.
about, eventually I'd like some, I don't like them rain things, and you like them rain things.
I've never really looked at the grey pot, I just look at the flowers in that.
Which grey ones?
The grey
Rectangular.
rectangular.
Because
I
the round
really-
ones have been moved around the Phoenix then, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they've just been like that, but they're small going
Yeah.
outside, that's what.
Yeah.
I just like to get any greenery in the town, you can, I think they're nice.
Yeah.
So the ones that are there, the dog ones that are there are going up to the travel hub, and the ones at the travel hub are coming in back into California, back into the precinct, so they'll be like outside the town.
Which is good, that makes it look more attractive.
Can't be in there, if you want, like, if you want.
Exactly, I'm just checking.
Yeah,
They
no,
want to
they'll
really
be just outside, because if you watch parking up, that hasn't been.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Not opened it, mate.
So anyway, so I think I've said enough. You talk now. That's why I wanted to come, I just wanted to. But, and I think you need to have a new WhatsApp group, because you need to be much more professional. Much more professional, and I've said it on there before, because people who are busy with businesses still want a head of all that drag.
I think it's bigger than that. For me, it's a lot bigger than that. If you look at, so we have all that excitement of the group. If you look at the meeting tonight, we should have an agenda. We should be sticking to that agenda. We should have a focus. I don't know I love the group because there's a lot of people there really enthusiastic with hearts of gold that want to do the right thing for our town centre. There's no directional or directional. If you look at this meeting now, we've talked everything from parking to planters. Anyway, we need to get, I feel, we need to get a bit more focused on what we're doing, so we're not going blah and just. And I understand why we are doing that, because I think for years a lot of people haven't had a voice.
Yeah.
So there's lots of reasons why that. And I actually agree with that, and I've been part of
It
that.
needs to be professional
Yeah,
criticism,
but-
not
I know,
the way it's
but
been done, because
but-
I'll turn off the grid again,
Yeah.
and you don't want me off the grid,
Yeah.
because I can give you lots of
yeah,
information.
absolutely. No, it's the same for me.
I'm trying to work.
I
with businesses so I can get
I
money.
spoke to more people this week about the mutiny group, because you go away and there's 600 messages,
Yeah.
and if you
Yeah,
take 1
that's
minute, if you take
hard.
1 minute, or even if you take 30 seconds to read one message, and there's 600, well, I haven't got time for that.
So think,
Yeah.
people are muting that, people are muting that, but they're all muting it.
Yeah.
Because they don't want to
They don't want the
all the
noise.
chit chat between
And
us.
I think there's a bit about having, so I have to say,
But you can
there's a
have
bit
that.
of fun, yeah. And there's a bit about, I think, a bit about what we're doing. I think, sometimes I look at the group and it's like, the argument ball where we're kind of not being so positive about the town.
Yeah.
And we don't need that.
But then
Because
because
we-
where did they put it? They put it on Facebook.
Yeah.
They put it on Facebook, and then they went on there.
and I don't really care, but we
So
have
you
no
have
control.
that group.
We don't have no control, basically.
Yeah, where they was
But you also need another Facebook group, WhatsApp group that's very
I
professional.
This is where we've just come back to the agenda that we had tonight, which was to do with the website that we've done and also the newsletters.
But why are you doing something else when we've got Discover North Walsham?
Because we've got nothing to do with this stuff.
Why haven't you? You raise a page for that. So you're working against
I-
what we're trying to do.
And I did also.
We
But
started
hang on,
last
oh,
year, we've
the
been
difficult,
doing
what,
it
hang on, so this is new to me, why are we doing that? Because I won't be part of that. If we're not gonna be joint up
We're
thinking,
North Walsh Business Association.
but we need joint up thinking.
We have the same. But that's what I've been asking.
Yeah, because I know you've got
Well, no,
the association page, haven't you?
I don't, look, hang on, we have to be really careful.
That's not.
We have to be really careful,
But she
really careful here. Really
If you're
careful.
going to start on your own thing, then
Yeah,
I'm a bit
absolutely.
because we've got Discover North Walsham.
I started it last November.
Yeah, but you're all part of Discover North Walsham. You can't have lots of little things going on because it will never
Have
work.
individual. Yeah. Okay, so Walsham, because it's Discover Walsham, business was business, and now they've done that, done their own. Because they work together. So the membership, the trade association, and Discover Walsham.
Is
It's
that
done, and Discover Walsham, for the day to do. What you said, exactly that thought was what came into my mind when you were launching this, I thought, yeah, that's amazing. But the problem is exactly what you two had discussed, because they didn't work together. And what happened is, because they didn't work together, they then said, oh, we're going to do it on our own, so they went off and did something else, and then that one's been done. So that's all the way to the top.
The association. We just need one. We just need one thing.
Council. Yeah, not to be sucked up council, because they all have their voices. Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't.
Discover North Walsham is not a council, it's completely different. Council website.
This, we're gonna have to put it in the chair.
Thank you.
So I'm not put on me. No, I'm not just saying.
There's too many things going on.
We've done the association, and now you've done Discover North Walsham, and you expect us to go to it, and it's like.
I don't think it's about who's in charge of what. I think at the end of the day, it's what's best for North Walsham, and working together is what matters. And it's getting that right, isn't it? At the end of the day, and we all want to work
And
together.
sharing common goals.
Absolutely.
Going for that door, what I said at the beginning was we're all going for that door and we're all going in different directions. And we come to meetings like we're talking about doing different.
Yeah.
We should have an agenda. If you're going to put it, have an agenda before we come out,
I mean,
so we can know what's going on.
one of the clear things that is
And how many,
everywhere is communication. And that's for everything, everything.
Well, that's why I'm on this group,
Yeah.
aren't I?
And how
But
many?
if I keep getting bullied or all that stuff, I'll come off the group.
Yeah.
And then you won't know anything that's going on.
I think.
But yeah, so communication has been an issue everywhere. It's been obviously an issue in how it's goes about sometimes within the group,
Yeah.
and then also obviously as businesses, obviously, and Moody knows this, that yes, everything that happens with Discover North Walsham come about very quickly, and obviously you've had other things that have been thrown at you, like obviously sickness. But obviously,
This one came to me sort of.
yeah, obviously as businesses, there's been a huge amount of confusion. And to be fair, as well as businesses, I've certainly noticed this, is you've got some that have not had the right information and felt very left out. And then you've got some that have had information, but it's, I mean, obviously this isn't your doing, but it's been very confusing, and we've been asked for our details so many times.
Yeah, okay, so we learn by our mistakes, don't we?
Oh, yeah,
And I know, I go around and say to all the businesses,
Yeah.
so all the business people know me. So all they've got to do is just ask me. I'm very approachable.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
I would include every single body. I haven't got any enemies in North Walsham. And, you know, I hear lots of different things about people, but I'm not like that. I'm very approachable. And I will make sure that you've all got your voice and all on the Discover North Walsham. I work my damn hardest to get that done. I mean, on Sunday, I worked so hard to get that market off them, and we're run ragged. And, you know, I grew up in North Walsham. I went to school in North Walsham. I was married in North Walsham, and now North Walsham is my hometown, really.
Yeah.
I feel very passionate about North Walsham. And since I started, I went through Eleanor, and I went through Eleanor and I stayed for North Walsham. And it was very, very hard. But I wanted to make North Walsham so much better than what it was. And I got there.
Yeah.
So I am working damn hard to get where
I
I am.
actually agree. 2 years. I think the town's changed in the last 2 years.
And it has.
I think the problem we've had a lot of negativity about the town for such a long time, and it's really difficult. I need to slow that down and bottom it out and then bring it up.
But it's changeable. There was
No,
so
no,
much
no,
more
no, no.
negativity when I started here
When you-
than there is now.
I know what you've done. I've invested £3.8 million in this town, you know,
Yeah.
buying stuff and doing stuff up
Yeah.
and all that. You know, it's a lot of money, and,
Yeah.
and both the North Walsham boys and all of it, every single thing, penny of our money is in this town
Yeah.
centre,
Yeah.
and I don't have a house because I put more money in it.
Yeah.
So we've all we have to make sacrifices, don't we, to make the right thing. What you don't want to see is the negativity and your passion trying to be crushed or diverted or not appreciated or even ignored from weather. And we all have different views. Listen, the plants in town, the things in town, Jerry, I like them. That's what I said, I like them. Okay. The discussions on that group about those trees was endless. And what we were doing, and I put it on I think I put it on there saying, it's not about your personal choice.
No.
It's
No,
got
you
And if
can't.
I thought painting all the what?
Yeah.
That's right. If
Yeah.
I thought painting all the lampposts pink,
Yeah.
and having unicorns, and I don't know, whatever, and we've got no lampposts.
I'm going to turn the town.
If I thought that would bring more people through, so be it. This pub.
Yeah.
I own the pub. I own a third of the shares of the pub. I'm not even allowed behind the bar because the guy that gives all the awards and the guy that produces the best beer, one of the directors, is fantastic.
That's what he does. Yeah.
I would not run this pub how he runs it. I would have a locker. I'd have different things on. Would I win them awards within the time?
But he's winning the awards.
He's
doing it.
Let's use the people that we can.
Exactly.
Let's use that
Right
people.
bit.
Let's take out the marketing. Absolutely.
But they come in straight away and went, we've got 3 weeks to do this. Honestly, normally to take 3 or 4 months, 5 months. We've got 3 weeks.
And they've done a fantastic
And
job in
then 3 weeks, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you give it 3 months, it'll be completely,
And they're still there in the background, still helping us.
completely
They make
different.
mistakes, they're not perfect.
Take it. And I've seen a leaf.
We have 3 weeks to do it.
But we get this leaf. But oh, yeah, I'm going to do it better next time.
But
Brilliant.
they only got 50 or 100.
That's what.
And then the next year, and
that's
that's
the
why
thing.
I've got the
That's the
prices
thing.
for
What can be done better to it? That's the important work to do as businesses. Because as when he says what she does, and that's completely different to how we run a business. So we have different needs as well. So we can say that I understand you have all this stuff that you can't put a plant pot there, you have all this stuff you have to do. But actually, as a business, we need this. And it's about actioning up stuff, isn't it? And we can have lots of different groups, and we can have lots of different arguments, we have lots of different debates. But we have to be passionate about what we do. And whatever we think, what we believe in, will put the foot forward North Walsham may not be the case. And what we hate and don't like, but brings a foot forward to North Walsham, is what we have to do. And as a business, we all know a limited company
Absolutely.
is not about you.
No.
It's a company, it's an entity.
Yeah.
And you have to do everything you can to make that company successful. You're responsible for that, even if you don't like what you're doing. And that's what it is. It's about not liking what you're doing. So me, in this pub, we don't do like that. But it's successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's my concern. So my concern about the WhatsApp group and the difficulty in my brain, this is what I do. You've got 84 different people in there, is it? How many? 84, is that clear? How many? 64. You have 64 businesses and people that agreed to sign up to this group. And you've got 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Are you on the group? Are you on the group? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 have turned up. 10%.
We knew that was going to be the case.
No, we put it on so our voice, if I want to be, honestly, this is what obviously do. If you were coming to me, so we'll have a big company, whatever, and you're coming to me, and I was like standing here, and genuinely what I've been thinking, what, so 5 of you turned up? It's huge thing you want, and 5 of you turned up. We want to change all 5 of them, 5 of you turned up. So it's about
No,
how many
we've actually not to change what was to do our agenda of what the association was going to be doing.
okay, well, as you know, as well, if we're going to have an agenda, and seeing birds all on the table so we can see it. Who here's in the agenda? Tonight's agenda.
Is this an AGM?
No, it's not an agenda.
Yeah, back in November.
Yeah, but it's not an agenda. But what we're talking about tonight? We're talking about.
No, it wasn't an edge way to be honest with you.
No, I agree. I do agree.
You know, Liz, we had an agenda tonight to start about talking about Saturday once a month. We were then going to be talking about what else was it? Christmas thing.
Yeah.
I mean, we only had a meeting on Monday about what we were discussing tonight.
See, well, the town council is doing a Christmas event, so then you're going to do a Christmas event, so it's too much. Just too much.
Well, again, it depends what it is, isn't it? Is it too much or not? I don't agree it's going to be too much. I think let's have a look what it is. If you do it on the same day, then absolutely. You know, that's what we're saying.
Not really on the
But
same day. It's actually going to be the weekend before the lights are on. That's what we were kind of looking for.
But it's just, we're looking at it negative. I'm not being negative about it. I'm being really positive about this. You are a group of people that are really strong that want to do something. It's not a bad thing. We're not
getting mixed messages that we're not now working with.
No. All right, so.
So which is
I suppose for me, it's a bit. I have lots of WhatsApp groups. I have not got time to read 6 sales or whatever. I
they
think
come out of it full.
okay, well, if that's really what I'll do.
You know what I mean?
But
It's for everyone's voice, it's for everyone to
All right, okay.
It's not, it's a brilliant site.
No.
It's Claire. I came out the first time.
Oh, no, give me a little, let's
And when you're talking about effective.
No. Let's bring it down a bit. Let's bring it down a bit. I can tell you what I've been told, okay? I have been told that people use the group.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
all I've been told. Well, if people have used the group and not been involved. Yeah, but if you don't do that,
It needs to be a lot
I mean,
professional.
Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, it is really hard. I've tried so hard to say that, you know,
Yeah.
we'll just use this as announcements.
and you've actually put
And
You can turn it on to do that.
Okay.
You can. I didn't know you can.
Okay.
But I've got a friend who's got a WhatsApp group. I don't know how to do it, but I'm happy to find out.
Yeah, of course.
So
I can
she-
try to find out.
You can. So she posts in her group, but no one can comment back or add people, only the admin. So she puts notifications in that group and no one can comment. So I think that's probably the way forward, so that notifications can go in there. So like say you had some news or something like that, you'd have to message Liz direct. You could put that in there. Everyone can see it, but no one can comment. And I think that is the way forward.
So we send it to Liz for her to put on.
And I think that is the way to have information. Yeah.
Yeah, you need more than one person, absolutely.
Yeah.
More than one person.
So whoever, you know, and I think that's what needs to
I
be
can go
done.
around to the businesses and I can get them to unmute, because I know a lot of business owners. But at the moment, they are muting because they don't want
Yeah.
to see all that rubbish.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that.
You know?
Because at the end of the day, what we have to appreciate is, as we know, there's only 60 people, but there's 60 people with different personalities, different
Yeah, and
sense of
it's
humours.
really hard.
And,
Yeah.
you know,
Just when they've
they
had a
don't
busy day,
get that,
they just
exactly.
want
Well, I'm in
Exactly.
Sheringham One and the ABC Health Business Consortium, and there's nothing what goes on to people.
No.
When you start talking about
We won something, we won something. We're best at something.
Although I just have to laugh, though, because when we all figured out how we could put out where we are, there's input in drugs, and someone had actually just said,
Druggers.
someone actually said to me, someone had actually said to me that you're also known as, what's it now? Yeah, like drugs or something. And I was just thinking, this is hilarious.
Drug
He's just,
dealer, yeah.
I've just had this conversation, and yeah, he's just put drugs.
The trouble is you only have certain characters, so I had to get it all in.
So
Right.
that sounds even worse. Or
Yeah.
county lines.
Yeah, you get that, get certain characters. I was working now. We've all got a history, and we've all got a past, and everybody's interested to know. I was a senior information officer.
Well, yeah, I know you was. Yeah.
I was a high risk student. You can't believe it. Once upon a time, I was sensible. Well, a proper job.
annoying.
So we've all learned something there that hopefully we can stop the page so it's just announcements only.
Yeah.
And then if anyone wants to communicate,
I think,
They can do it
I think if you say something, it's a motive. I think if you look at me, even I got dragged in about the things outside the territories. It's like I wouldn't care at all what people's opinion were about whether they liked it or not. It's about we're trying to do stuff, and it was and also the town council was North Walsh Business, it wasn't anyway.
Yeah, it's
So the
just
guys, it's a bit like me going, I haven't got a clue.
demoralising.
I haven't got a clue about plants. We don't think that works. When all this is on the shelf, I used to work on Crown Court. And I used to go and get the shirt that comes with the tie. Because I knew that somebody knew that worked. Knew that tie worked with that
Yeah,
shirt.
put
So if you had a
together.
pink shirt with that, because I couldn't do that. Yeah, so sometimes you have to go and
That's what
find
they're
out.
good at.
Yeah, let's do that. Let them do it. Let them do it. So the plants for me is they're North Walsh and Blue. They do a wonderful job around the town. They're always out there. They're always visible. I think it's a credit to the town, them guys. And if they want to do
Yeah,
that,
because
yeah.
I noticed that all the comments were turned off as soon as somebody said this is not Walsham.
Yeah.
Because they thought that was town council, so they
Yeah.
thought, oh, I'll have to go at the town council.
It goes back to doing what you're good at, and like I said with you, with organising something, environment and the well-being of it. 'cause
Shall
that's what
we
you
have
know.
a 10-minute rest break?
I think we could probably even wrap it up, can't we? Is there anything else?
I think
I think with the other groups that there's a committee group and then there's a general group. So they've got like experience sharing in the committee group and then experience sharing in the business group. In other words, two, one for the committee members who actually want to get involved and the other one for everybody to know,
Yeah.
which would go to your one where.
We have
Yeah,
that,
you
we
do
have like
that.
yeah, we do have that.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, obviously some people I know, and obviously it's hard to decide for everybody to make everybody happy. For me personally, I didn't want to kind of actually do a separate discussions group because I don't want anyone to be
No,
talked
left
about
No.
or
okay.
left out
Yeah.
because
That makes
yeah,
sense as well.
yeah, so
Take off all comments.
yes, we've found that.
Maybe
Yeah,
once it
hopefully a
gets
solution.
established and we're down the road, like you
Yes.
said, and then be used a little bit different.
I think you'll get more people posting on it if any comments or.
We don't get anyone posting on it.
I mean,
Comments
one thing-
on it.
Yes,
Can't.
that's
No,
it.
more people will,
And we
What
look at
is
it.
that?
Oh, I'm with you.
More
What you're
people will
good
look
at,
at it.
yeah, what you're good at.
Yeah,
You've got somebody that knows what they're talking about and we haven't asked a question.
Yeah, you just might be having a
Just-
solution. So what they do is they do it so that you can reply, but then they do, a question and then they'll put the answers and people have to vote.
oh yeah, do voting on it.
Yeah.
On WhatsApp.
I think that.
No, not at all. I mean, one option, of course, is there's specific subjects which are reoccurring, like shoplifting, for instance. I mean, is there any mileage in doing a specific shoplifting one and people can put?
Again, Sharon can do that. So
Yeah,
Sharon's got,
I mean,
Sharon
maybe even get the
trains
police involved
WhatsApp.
and ask them what their view of it is, and then
It would be good if they could do
Yeah, I mean,
something.
maybe
They are-
Alex
they
would
are
be-
doing a lot of talk.
yeah. But I mean, if you put Alex or someone in the WhatsApp group, it may very well work. So I mean,
Seems
We
to do
just-
a pub watch, didn't they?
yeah.
A while ago.
Yeah.
This is
Years
pub
ago.
watch. This is
Pub watch.
we're pub watch.
Mm.
So charge in the pub watch group. And we do that.
Yeah.
Now, the thing about it, you're right. So the thing about the shoplift, it happens so not for really, but it happens so rarely in terms of our world. That's not very busy. It's a bit like our pub watch. So charge in pub watch. If we have an incident anywhere or something, it's just an instant thing. We're testing pub watch probably for a month or 2 months. It's so simple. You just ping it up saying, alert, drunk bloke in K just left, causing a bit of trouble, make sure they come to your pub.
Well, we can fix that easily.
Just get some ideas, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to all work together in that sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Discover North Walsh webpage was only done very, very quickly. We only had to do it all. We had to get our footfall by the 31st of March to get our money back, or to get our 10 grand grant that we were applying for. So it's all done very quickly. And it's in development, so there will be a page where you can post all your posters on. There will be a business owners page. That was what I always wanted. I wanted there to be a page. Just for business
And also,
owners, so they
let's
could
be
do it.
really clear, what we don't want, we do not want people who are in North Walsham and there's 100 options. We do want a central point.
Yeah, absolutely.
We do
I
need
think
a
that's
central
really
point.
important.
We want it simple. We want it simple. I'm not saying if they Google the drugstore, I'm saying if they Google North Walsham, what's in North Walsham, we need
It's just
that.
what we wanted to do with our
Yeah,
website. Discover North Walsham would be the only
Absolutely.
thing that came up,
And
and
any-
everything would be
Any
on there.
business don't want that, they're mad. Absolutely.
Because people are just, that would become
Because
top of the list.
and also what happens is that you try to get up and get ahead of the game with your
So
your
actually-
rating, and you can't do it.
So actually,
We've got-
therefore, just say for instance, somebody, if I had those people coming to my page, then really we
You
need
need
to
to hashtag Discover North Walsham,
Or-
all everybody needs
Yeah.
to
put the link for
There's a link for the
Discover
website.
Absolutely.
Walsham, so
Because
that it
your
opens
chippy
everyone
is
else
the
up.
most looked at in North Walsham,
Yeah,
market rate chippy.
I mean,
So if they do it with the other ones once again, they just do like, they've got this.
I haven't got any business cards
I
on
want
me.
that. I want
We
to
go in.
Yeah, I will do.
We update our.
Well, I'm here. I know she's got one.
Yeah.
You can get rid of any of these.
Sharing gets like
Yeah.
These
Yeah, I think we've rather overprinted, but
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
that's what we're
So that's
doing.
what I discovered North Walsh one, being the only one that you're going for, the newsletter, the leaflet things are the only one.
Yeah,
You know,
that you look for.
Charlie was nice.
So that's why I've got all the files and discovered
It's
North
two
Walsh.
files, so
and
it's-
people come in,
it's-
oh,
we do
what's
something,
that?
yeah.
Oh, what is it?
I don't think so. I mean, it's community organisations mainly, but I
That's
mean,
why I went and got my grant as
No,
well.
no,
Just
just
try.
we.
Yeah,
So
I have somebody who
Yeah.
wants to.
yeah, that will do.
Yeah, I love one.
Well, by the centre,
Yeah, of course, happy to do
sure,
that.
that is what I wanted. And that's
Are they?
probably-
Have a look.
Really good. Yeah.
And that is what Norfolk County Council want, and that's what
Yeah.
District Council want, and that's right on my part. And then it's more grants for us next year.
One little part.
In a way, it's kind of like tourism,
The tourism page.
but bigger.
That's really good. Yeah.
We've read all the time.
You've got lots of little things that people want to go in and look at what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
And I can get
I'm no good at social media. I don't know you. Well, I didn't know you were on the award even until Craig, the from camera,
Yeah.
had a pint with him and he sort of knew he's done it. It's like, wow, okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, so it's all very well what you're there.
But no, whoever car can get them. Because we've got grants, there's more grants coming next year.
Who's
It's
got
all
it?
that.
It's website.
It'd be good to talk to you actually, because there's various, I mean, thinking there about, there's various grants that we're going to become a charity next year, and the Business Association. So by combining the two, you appeal to the funders in a broader way.
Yeah.
Which is what we're not thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Stuff like this.
Yeah.
Just come between what they.
We won't not.
Actually.
It's not a council
Yeah.
website, we don't have to turn on comments
I
or
agree,
anything
but I
like
think there's so
that.
many things that community groups and things can do.
We've
We've
got
got half a dozen businesses coming to this, which are like wellbeing and counsellors and so forth. And then we pay, well, I think they pay nominal amount, like 30 quid or something, so it
Town council provided us money
really works.
to run it and to pull somebody.
So will it be in-house? It'll be a daily thing, so like all the socials and stuff like that? Because I know, like, for instance, since
We've been training
Yeah.
all the time.
since I presume it started coming up for me that there's a lot of other Discover pages all around the UK. Like Discover Gainsborough keeps popping up in mine, and I've had a look at obviously what they do with like videos and
Yeah.
stuff. So that
Yeah, well,
basically in effect come up.
That's my member of staff is also.
Yeah.
And I just say, please carry on and do this.
Is it- Yeah, because I mean, like here they've been actually talking about a campsite.
Yeah.
Local
Yeah, that's what
campsite.
we're gonna do.
Yeah. So there was
What we're gonna do.
businesses, things like that, with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back. And we're meant
You
to
know,
have
we
done a
will be
video
doing-
around all the things, I don't know if that's happened yet, as all businesses.
No, I think some of them have photos perhaps.
Spending a day a week just on the Discover North Walsh site. And then she'll just run it in.
Does anyone, if like for instance, there's weekend things that aren't council, is there sort of, that's almost like a reporter's job really, isn't it? So is someone going to be around to capture any of these other events around businesses or not? So,
What that's happening against,
yeah,
I'm always there, I'm always. We'll get somebody, you know,
Yeah.
might even have to.
I suppose if not, there's nothing to stop someone sending content in, is there?
Send the content in, yeah.
To be used, I don't see
She
where.
probably would do it at the weekends. as
Yeah.
well. Send content and just put it on, so it's really easy.
yeah, because obviously, I mean, like,
We have work phones, we have work iPads, we have work laptops, so we can just do it at work, you know, does something for the weekend. she does on Friday,
What we don't
she
want
does
is it
it.
to slip, do we? We want to keep that momentum
yeah,
up with the
absolutely. You want to
Discover
look
It's got to
exciting and
keep going and
interesting.
keep using it, yeah, absolutely. it's got to be like a one-stop shop, hasn't it? So that
Yeah.
everyone uses it.
Yeah.
I think that Discover North Walsham banner, have you seen that? On the back of, well, you've seen it because it's on the back of your building.
Pull it up.
Yeah, that looks fantastic, doesn't it, as you come in from the car
I
park.
only just heard
We
about
might
that,
reach
so
out
I
and
didn't
say
know
to them.
that was there, but.
Yeah, looks fantastic. Really good.
I'm now going to speak to, got lots of people I'm speaking to about getting more banners and all sorts on them. So the one by the side of the ensemble, that big white wall there,
Yeah,
that one's a nice card. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna speak to him
Yeah,
about
that would be
getting,
quite
getting
good.
another banner to put on
I
there.
think anywhere we can go like that would be good if they're all in here.
Just need to keep tagging.
Yeah.
in, don't we?
Yeah.
You need to have
And
a
obviously you
tag,
can only get-
Discover
But
North
not just that,
Walsham.
not
You can
just
only
that,
get
I
so
think-
many banners
all
up,
the
but
other
it would have been good
Yes,
for
yes,
the Sunday
that's what-
market to actually have a nice new banner for the Sunday market.
Yeah,
Because
Yeah.
if we all start tagging other shops in and that in, then that's got to be a sign.
all your shops will be featured on Discover North Walsham.
They need to be on there then before we start. When we do it, we need to do it, but they need to be on there.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't look like there's anything there.
It's only just gone
No, I
live.
know, I know. I'm just saying.
It went live on Monday, didn't it?
Yeah. But it'd be good to have some stickers that we can put on the doors of our shops.
Yeah.
isn't it?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
Discover North Walsham stickers?
Yeah.
With the QR code.
Yeah.
So we have some, we have some.
Just scan it and go
Yeah.
straight to
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
We do
idea.
that. We do that for Popular Radio, people like that, because we would do it for them. We actually sponsor one of their shows, so it's a bit that we put that on there. They
I was-
can-
Yeah, I was quite surprised when they didn't put QR codes on the banners. I think I would have preferred if I'd done them. put
Yeah,
QR codes
okay.
that they
Yeah,
recognise.
listen,
That's a learning curve,
I could sit there and listen to 20 different things, but it's about time. It's about, we've had something there. We've had this down for a long time, little boosts. It's a bit like Popeye's finishing it, so we've got it, let's use it. Because it's there,
What if
it-
QR codes still be put on the banners? Why can't they still be?
Stick up.
Stuff
Yeah,
like
stick
that.
them on, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then-
Well, you had one of the
Something
shop.
balls got ladders on.
Oh, brilliant, yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Sure, we-
They could be, yeah.
No, but honestly, just to discover North Walsh in your window.
Yeah.
You go for our window now, apart from CCTV, the double pits with the camera, I think we've got one that's saying that we're in good big eyes.
Yeah.
And because that's really good for us. Advertise that because it's cross linking. They advertise us.
Yeah.
And they will say we're part of Discover North Walsh.
I'll get some done.
Good, isn't it?
I have a big advertising budget.
That's a good idea.